Theresa May claims she has never smoked cannabis in her life. We already know the naughtiest thing she's ever done. Which, in case you forgot, was frolicking in fields of wheat. You might think that was inspired by a little psychedelic something, given it's not the most usual way to spend your weekend. But apparently it was not, as Theresa May has come out and admitted she has never smoked cannabis in her life. Shocker? The revelation came as the government announced a review into the use of medicinal cannabis. Asked if Theresa May had ever smoked cannabis, the Prime Minister's official spokesman replied, "No." So if you like to imagine Theresa May and husband Philip eating a few space cakes on a long weekend to Amsterdam, we are sorry but that never happened. Interestingly though, Philip May's company Capital Group is the biggest investor in GW Pharmaceuticals, one of the biggest cultivators of cannabis in the world. The company grows it in the UK, where it is banned, and exports it to other countries where it is legal, and makes a lot of money out of it. Anyway, the Prime Minister's answer has got people thinking. Imagine if we all misheard and it was actually fields of weed. https://t.co/fpptzhlt6, Esther Weber, Edistwer, June 19, 2018. Theresa May's spokesperson confirms the PM has never used cannabis. Bit of a silly question really. Everyone knows the naughtiest thing she's ever done is wrongly deport a large number of foreign-born British pensioners. Tompek, at Tompek, June 19, 2018. Theresa May's government are going to legalize medical cannabis, so literally anything is possible now. England will win the World Cup. Donald Trump will release his tax returns. Putin will resign. But Peter Hitchens will never stop talking rubbish about drug policy. Deej Sullivan, at Sullivan Deej, June 19, 2018. Theresa May says she's never taken cannabis. There's a surprise. The only person in the land more square than me. Stephen Daisley, at Journo Stephen, June 19, 2018. I think we can all instantly believe Theresa May's denial that she has ever taken cannabis. Just not an interesting enough person. Ian Dund, at Ian Dund, June 19, 2018. Would love to see Theresa May running through fields of cannabis. Gavin Sathyanathan, at Gavino, June 19, 2018. Theresa May looks so uncomfortable and squirmy discussing cannabis legislation. If only there was a herbal remedy she could ingest legally to chill her out before such events. #cannabis oil #parliament #Theresa May, Little London, at little_LDN, June 19, 2018. Theresa May's husband profits from the largest legal cannabis farm in the UK, which exports cannabis oil etc. to the US while patients here are suffering without it. Sarah Rickard, at Sarah Rickard 15, June 19, 2018. I'm not a stoner. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't wish to get high. But the fact that cannabis is illegal in the UK, which is the biggest exporter of raw cannabis in the world, makes no sense to me. #legalize cannabis #legalize cannabis oil at Theresa_May at 10 Downing Street. pic.twitter.com/ocvgovsj. My name isn't Laura, at Laura Loon, June 19, 2018. Why should you at Theresa_May be able to go home at the end of your day and drink a glass of wine and we can't go home and smoke a joint? I'm assuming you're aware of the alcohol-specific death rates in our country? Are you also aware no one has ever died from taking cannabis? Queen of the Damned, at Jasmine Leonard, June 19, 2018. We've got kids have proven that cannabis is a cure for epileptic seizures. We've got cancer patients who were told they had no hope who have literally come back from the dead thanks to this miracle medicine. But at Theresa_May says no. Sorry, for what good reason exactly? Queen of the Damned, at Jasmine Leonard, June 19, 2018. It comes after the Home Secretary announced there will be an official review of the use of medicinal cannabis. Sajid Javid told the House of Commons that the ban on recreational use will continue, but he will consider the evidence for giving the drug on prescription. It has become clear to me that the position we find ourselves in currently is not satisfactory, Mr. Javid said. It's not satisfactory for the parents, it's not satisfactory for the doctors, And it's not satisfactory for me. I have now come to the conclusion that it is time to review the scheduling of cannabis. To view this video, please enable JavaScript, and consider upgrading to a web browser that supports HTML5 video. Currently, the UK government does not recognize cannabis as having any therapeutic properties. Mr. Javid said this was outdated and should be reconsidered. However, he cautioned this is in no way a first step to the legalization of cannabis. We will not weaken our ability to keep dangerous drugs off our streets.